You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by Mr. Captain and Coke.
That's
Andy.
me. That's me.
Well, he switched off a captain.
Yeah.
I wrote the intro down while we were bullshitting.
Yeah, I ran out of Coke.
While we were complaining about our fucking jobs.
Well, you know, who doesn't complain about their jobs?
I mean, I would assume like even porn stars complain about their. Oh, I gotta go fuck this bitch today. Like
Yeah,
being a porn star, like it's work.
It is.
You know,
It is.
You got to show up on time.
Yep.
You have to perform.
You have to. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that their hygiene regimen is out of the world.
Yeah. I mean,
Just-
like, look at Mr. Astronaut Johnny Sins. That guy is yoked as fuck. He probably hasn't.
He's an astronaut? I thought he was a doctor.
Well, I think he's all of them.
Oh, fuck.
But I mean, like, look at him. He's yoked as fuck.
Yeah.
Probably hasn't had a carb in years.
Yep.
I mean, I've listened to an interview with Adriana Chechik, and it's work. She takes it very, very seriously.
Yeah.
She's going to go do an anal scene, and she's fucking cleansing for 2 days. She doesn't drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Sounds horrible.
Well,
Everybody complains about their job.
Exactly. Well, even like we were talking about this, I think it was like during the All-Star game or something. We were talking about baseball players, the professional sports players. They're the highest paid athletes in the world, most physically fit. Yes, some of them do get in trouble partying sometimes, but it's a fucking job. You got to show up every day. Like Major League Baseball players, you got to show up every day, and your teammates are your coworkers.
Yeah.
It's a grind. It'd probably get old after a while.
Yeah.
Everybody idolizes these sports, like football players. They're playing football,
Yep.
6, 8, 9 months out of the year. But in the off season, you can't just be a lazy pile of shit.
Nope.
You
gotta
gotta
keep training. You gotta
Right.
keep working out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a job.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Like I saw something, LeBron James is worth a couple $1 billion because he's LeBron James, but he spends like $100 million a year just maintaining his body
Yeah.
because he has to. It's his job. It's
Yeah.
a business. Well, he could probably write it off as a fucking business expense.
Oh, probably.
It's a fucking job.
Same with actors,
Yeah.
right?
You do. Heath Ledger locks himself in a hotel room to be the Joker and fucking killed him. That's his job.
Yeah. I was thinking more like Henry Cavill for Superman.
Yeah.
Getting an intense workout, yoked.
Oh, there was an interview that popped up with Hugh Jackman. He's getting older. And there was that one scene where he has to look yoked as fuck for Deadpool and Wolverine, which is actually it's funny as fuck.
Of
It's
course.
a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's on Disney Plus.
I know.
Yeah. Me and Anna
just
sat down
haven't
and
seen
watched
it
it. And he was talking about, he pump, and you can't have any water weight, so you have to basically dehydrate. You have to be fucking dehydrated for 3 days to shoot this one scene.
Yep.
So you look really good on camera.
Yep.
It's a fucking job.
Exactly.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I just read something that said Henry Cavill for his 2 shirtless scenes
In Witcher?
in Superman.
Oh. Well, either way, in Witcher, he looked yoked as fuck, too.
He had to.
Anna has a clear and definite lady boner for Henry Cavill.
Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's a big fan.
She knows that he's like a huge nerd, right?
Oh, yeah. Super nerd.
Okay. But
You've
yeah,
seen that clip of him. He's on some interview show with another guy. He's like, I've been playing, Warhammer or something.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
yeah.
level are you? And he just kind of goes, yeah, me and you, we should link up after this and play video games together.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. But he went from like 5,000 calories a day to like 15,000 calories a day
Yeah, because he needed to get big.
because he needed to get big, and then he had to shred all and tone his body just for those 2 scenes. Like he's like, we shot those 2 scenes like the first scenes that we shot, because after that the Superman costume was all CGI, but we needed those shirtless scenes to be peak physical shape.
Yep.
So people would believe that Superman's abs, the CGI abs, were actually there underneath the spandex.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, after we got done with those scenes, the director let me eat donuts and pizza and shit. It was great.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what you want. I mean, I fucking love pizza
Yeah.
and donuts. Big fan of donuts, like fresh donuts though.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But well, like Christian Bale, I don't know, I haven't heard officially if he's a method actor. I don't think he is.
It's hard to tell.
But you look at his okay, so there's that stretch when he was yoked as fuck for Batman.
Yep.
And then he did The Fighter, where he played a drug addict, so he had to lose a shit ton of weight. And then he got fat for Cheney, or there's something like the weight fluctuation with Christian Bale. If he's fat in a movie, he's fat in real life.
Yeah.
And then he says apples and cigarettes is all he fucking eats if he needs to cut a bunch of weight.
Jesus.
Apples
That
and
sounds
cigarettes.
horrible.
Yeah, but that's what he does because that's his job.
That's his job.
And he doesn't, or American Hustle, I think he was fat with the comb over for that one. Did you ever see that one?
No, I don't think so.
It was okay. Anna didn't like it. We went and saw it in theaters. It was pretty solid. I liked it.
I'm just thinking how. Like,
Well, if you bring back one of those movies,
so
you could borrow that one.
So yeah, Aaron and I have a DVD rental agreement.
There was we finally I had dug out the movies like fire station movies. So what was one morning we were both going to work.
Oh yeah, you.
And I dropped off 3 of them, and I'm like, all right, you're now participating in Aaron's DVD rental service.
You don't get any more until you return one of those.
Yes, it's exactly how it works.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange.
Exactly.
But you're talking about like, oh yeah, like the workout stuff and all that. You could probably write off as like a business expense.
Yeah.
How would he justify that to his like IRS guy? Listen, I need, $50 or $5,000 tax write-off for a business, and all that's on this receipt is nothing but apples.
Apples and cigarettes.
Apples and cigarettes. Like, I need this to be a write-off.
Well, if you have that much money, you're making that much money from movies, you could probably pay a little extra to your accountant.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Not that schmuck that we all go to. Well, he's not a schmuck. He's not bad.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. But I'm saying creative accounting, the rich people
you can make more money with a flop than you could with a hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same idea.
The word count is part of your profession.
Yeah. But even same with actors though, like you hear stories about actors that don't get along on set, they're your fucking coworkers.
Yeah.
Rachel McAdams and Pretty Boy from Remember the Titans, and Ryan Gosling.
He was in Remember the Titans?
Yeah, he was a shit corner. He couldn't cover anybody.
Oh.
But they were in The Notebook together. They just didn't get along the entire time because they're fucking coworkers.
Okay.
I don't get along with all my coworkers all the time.
I get along with most of mine.
Well, I mean, I get along with most of them, but some of them drive me fucking crazy.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot that drive me crazy. I
But
still
that's
get
work.
along with them.
That's work.
Yeah. What is threat?
We idolize athletes.
There's always going to be an asshole.
Well, yeah. Well, my company is run by idiots and assholes, but
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But actors, sports stars, you're spending all that time together. You're fucking
Yep.
coworkers.
Yep.
I'd never even had that thought until really this summer.
Yeah.
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 You're spending almost the only downtime. Like if you're a professional athlete, you're a baseball player. Your season starts. Pitchers and catchers report around Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And then if you don't make the playoffs, you're done at the end of September, early October. But then if you make it a World Series run, you're working together. You're together from middle of February until the first week in November.
Yes.
and then you get a few months off, but you can't really take those few months off
Nope.
because you still got to train and
Yep.
everything, and you're spending all that time together, traveling, working together.
Playing golf together.
Yeah. All your off days are spent together,
Yep.
pretty much. You know, you get an off day in a different city. Oh, let's go check out the fucking Arch while we're in St. Louis or whatever. They're your
Yeah.
coworkers.
Yeah. Well, it's no different than like Elijah Wood and Sean Austin and all that stuff.
During The Hobbit?
Yeah, for the
Oh, the Lord of
Lord
the
of
Rings.
the Rings.
Yeah.
Like all the hobbits went out and hung out with each other.
Yeah. They got
Between-
along.
Yeah, they got along, and
But they're coworkers. They got to punch a clock.
Yeah,
To make this, well, we see it differently because it's a creative thing, but they're
Yeah.
working together. They're fucking coworkers.
yeah, and I think that added to the aesthetic of them on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So likewise, I think the Harry Potter cast,
They all get along.
the three, all of them get along, but like the trio,
The main three.
yeah, the main trio, I think they hung out a
Yeah.
lot too.
Well, I mean, they grew up together too,
Well, that is true. Yeah. So yeah,
but they were coworkers, and I think they're still I don't know. I don't keep tabs on.
I think they're still friends, but I don't know how much they keep in touch.
I don't know. You grow apart and you have kids, and
I don't know. I'll drunkenly watch the 20th anniversary special on HBO.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. It's a little sad now though when you
Hagrid's dead.
Hagrid's
Dumbledore's dead. Snape is
Dumbledore,
dead.
Snape was dead before the 20th.
Yeah, I know, but they're
Right.
all
Vernon Dursley's dead.
yeah. He died.
McGonagall's dead now.
Yeah, she just died
Yeah.
not too long ago.
Malfoy's mom's dead.
Oh no, I think I did see that one.
Yeah, the one dude that played Ron's rival for the Quidditch team tryout. I think he's dead.
Jesus. The one's in jail, Crab or Goyle. One of them's a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
He's in
one of
jail.
them's in jail. But yeah, the Quidditch guy or whatnot, he died because he was protecting his younger brother from like getting mugged or something.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He got stabbed or shot or something. like
Holy
that.
shit!
Yeah,
I don't remember hearing about that one.
the guy who played Barty Crouch, the Boulder Hat guy,
Yeah,
he's dead.
yeah, I knew he was dead.
I think the guy who played
Harry Potter came out. The first one came out almost 25 years ago.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, we're old.
We are old. The guy
The
who,
movie theater I saw the first Harry Potter in does not exist anymore. It's a fucking grocery store now.
Holy shit.
I know.
That's old as fuck.
Yeah, just down the hill from my parents' place.
Back
I-
in my day, that's
used to
what
be
it was.
I saw. No, I didn't see Shrek there. I saw the first Harry Potter there. I saw a Goofy movie there. I saw that there.
I don't think I ever saw the first Harry Potter in theaters. I briefly remember seeing The Chamber of Secrets, the second one.
It's the best one.
But that's only because I got freaked out with the spiders and the snake.
The big ass snake.
The big ass snake. I remember seeing the third Harry Potter in theaters because it was a class trip.
Yeah.
And they had a advertisement. They had Aunt Marge blown up above the popcorn machine.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was it was the third one.
yeah, that was
the
the
third one?
Yeah.
Third one.
And then, God, I can't remember if we saw the rest of them in theaters or not.
I don't think I did. I think I saw like 1 through 4 in theaters.
I was gonna say the later ones. I can't
But then
remember if we
they'd
saw in
time it.
theaters.
They'd come out in whatever May. Most of them came out in Memorial Day weekend,
Yeah.
and then they'd be out on DVD at Christmas.
Yes.
That's
I think we always got it for Christmas.
Yeah,
After like the third, fourth one.
yeah. They'd come out on DVD.
Yeah.
6 months later. Like, oh well, I know what we're getting a PlayStation 2 game, and we're getting a fucking
Yep.
Harry Potter DVD.
Yep.
Add to the collection.
Yep. I'm still a little
Miffed.
upset.
Miffed.
Miffed. Yeah, sure, miffed. I asked for, so my senior year, I think it was, in high school, for finals, right? We had 8 blocks. So we had A, B schedule. A day was 4 classes. B day was another 4 classes, and then it would go just alternate A, B, blah, blah, blah. And for finals week, I want to say it went like A, B, B type deal. Like they switched it up for like the final week or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I remember like towards the end of the semester, it was like we didn't have any more homework to do. We didn't have any more classwork to do. And in our math class, our teacher had us just watch How to Train Your Dragon.
They're making a live action of that bitch.
I'm kind of excited. Kind of nervous, but I'm kind of excited.
It'll be fine. They'll just CGI the fuck out of it.
Yeah. Well, that bugs me though. That like, I wish we could go back to like
Practical effects.
Give
me real fire and real car crashes type shit.
Or even like 2001 CGI, like with Lord of the Rings and shit.
That still looks good.
Because that still holds up.
Jurassic Park in the early 90s. That still fucking
holds up. Look at fucking Desolation of Smaug and the Battle of the Five Armies, the last 2 Hobbit movies.
All right, calm down, nerd.
Fucking bullshit. You can like clear as day tell that's CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't seem
There was
right.
a window. There was a magic window.
Correct.
Now, one of my favorite shows in high school and a little after high school, it was Burn Notice. I fucking loved Burn Notice. It wasn't a cop show. It wasn't a doctor show. It wasn't a lawyer show. It was a spy show. But they made a point to do practical effects. Matt Nix, the creator, we're doing practical. We cars smashing cars.
Yep.
Is there going to be a fireball? It's going to be a real fucking fireball.
Yep.
And it
Pays off.
Yeah, it looks
Always pays off.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get an extra permit or whatever. But
Yeah, so what?
so what?
Build it into your budget.
Yeah.
It's
Practical
fucking millions
effects.
of dollars anyways.
The car crashes are real. They look real because they are fucking real.
Yeah.
And you could always tell when a car was going to, like, once I caught on to this thing, you could always tell, oh, that's a 10-year-old Jeep or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to get beat to shit because
Yeah.
it didn't, the special effects department, they just got it running. And, oh, we're just going to smash it anyway. It's
Yep.
just got to run for this one scene.
Yep.
You get one take.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's practical effects.
But no, so we watched How to Train Your Dragon. And of course the time period wasn't quite you weren't quite able to catch the whole movie. You caught 80%, 90% of the movie.
Well, yeah, because you only have so much time. And
Correct.
yeah.
So I didn't get to watch the rest of it. We watched like from the start to about 75% mark, and I'm like, I want to finish it. I really liked it. From what I saw so far, I really like it. I asked for it for Christmas, right? Because like Christmas, you always get, a video game, DVD, whatever.
A couple sweatshirts and yeah.
My brother opens one of the DVD-looking cases. How to Train Your Dragon. I go through the rest of my pile. Nothing. I'm like, but I wanted that movie.
You can watch it. You watch it together.
Well, so the other thing is, like, traditionally, we were always supposed to hand in our Christmas lists on Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Right.
I do remember that.
And we would share Christmas lists. Like, once we handed them in, we'd go around and look at them and all, see, what was on each other's Christmas lists. So when we would go shopping and all that stuff, we could kind of be like, I want to buy this one for, my sibling or whatnot. My brother never put How to Train Your Dragon on his Christmas list.
No, they just fucked up the.
They just fucked up the packaging.
Oh, it's okay.
So
But you got to watch it anyway.
I still got to watch it, but I was like, but I wanted that one.
Sophomore year of high school, I had health class during. We didn't have a block schedule. We just had 7 periods.
Yeah.
And 5th period was lunch. And health teacher was like, all right, we're going to talk about this for about 12 minutes. And the Cubs are on, and because every classroom had cable. And then he would kick his feet up on the desk and we watched the Cubs game instead of actually doing, schoolwork. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. I'm just going to mail it in. The Cubs are on.
Jesus.
He was a cool guy. I liked him a lot. All right, we're going to go over this for about 10 minutes, and it's Cubs are on soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just,
First pitch is in 12 and a half minutes.
yeah, that's what he would do. And then he would roll the TV out, and it was always hooked up to the cable. Every classroom had cable TV, and we just watched the Cubs game.
Jesus.
And then half the kids would just kind of fuck off in the corner, and I would sit there and watch baseball with him.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Very nice.
Big fan.
We never got. I never got that luxury. Well, I can't say that. We did have a lot of downtime about middle of the year in band
Yeah.
and choir.
In between, right after Christmas, come back from Christmas, and all right. Well, maybe we should get ready for spring. Well, you'd have competition.
So we had like show choir competition and all that stuff, but that wasn't in class work. That
Right.
was outside of class.
I'm saying
and all
like
that
band,
stuff.
you'd have contests.
So we
But
would
then
have.
after contest,
we
you
would
wouldn't have
have.
much after that.
We'd have our fall Christmas concert, and after that, we would start looking at organizational contests, which would be like the springtime.
Yeah.
But that wasn't until like April, May.
Right.
But
So
before that,
you got a
was-
month and a half to just kind of fuck off.
But before that was solo and ensemble contest.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So like if you were doing solos, your director would rotate you through the class period. All right, you get 10 to 15 minutes to practice your solo. All right, I need this group to practice their song or their number. And I always got more time to myself because like my choir teacher was also my private vocal coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't even touch my stuff in class unless it was like part of a group. But even then, I didn't do that many groups. So I just got like 90 minutes every day to just sit there and
Fuck off.
fuck off.
Yeah. So I did Annie junior year, and then the choir teacher was helping do vocals and stuff for the musical, and he goes, "Aaron, you're a baritone. Do you want to do chamber choir next year?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. That sounds fine."
Why not?
So then it's on my schedule for the next year. Never tried out for chamber choir. Never did anything. So I did. That was the most fuck off class of all time.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
And then, so for solo and ensemble contest, we hosted.
Oh.
So our big group sang right at 8:00 on home turf, and then I did a duet. He's like, "You got to do something else," and I'm like, "I don't really want to do anything else." Like, do a duet with this guy Ken. He's a tenor. So that wasn't until like 4 p.m. So my buddy who was at band, we hustled. We had our 8:00. We were done by 8:30, and then he had something at 9, and we went and fucking smoked weed all day at his house.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit! I gotta be back by like 3:30.
Jesus.
And I had memorized my song, my duet the night before. Got a 1. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I did a tuba duet with...
It was home turf, so it was perfect. And all these other kids, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like all the other kids wandering around our high school and stuff. I didn't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I went to my buddy's place and we jammed out and got high, and it was a great time.
The one year I did a tuba duet with Adam.
Yeah.
It was awesome. We, our band director, he didn't ever want to work with us. He'd just be like, "All right, well, if you guys want to practice, go in the storage room, close the door, just go practice. I'll work with whoever else," because he'd just let me and Adam off. He trusted me enough to go take care of it.
Let's go do whatever.
2020 hindsight, horrible idea. Horrible fucking idea. But it was like it kind of paid homage to Trains. I forget what it was fucking called. But I just know that at the end of the song, Adam got to set his tuba down. And the last like 2 notes, he got a wooden train whistle.
Those are great.
And just whoo, whoo. We got done with our number, and we're like waiting to hear the judge feedback, and he's just smiling. And he looks up and he's like, all right, ready for your feedback? And we're like, yeah. And he goes, fucking perfect.
He didn't say fuck.
Yeah, he's like, you guys really seem to be in tune with each other. You guys did great. And I heard the train whistle at the end, and I had to look down at the score and go, what the? It actually is. Holy shit. What the? I didn't know where it came from. That was awesome.
You got a 1.
We got a 1.
You got a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we got best of room.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't get, my duet didn't get best of room, but it was all 1s. The 1 year I did in high school, the competition, we got all 1s. 1 is the best. 2, there's room for improvement, and 3 is you didn't even show up.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get 1s and 2s. Yeah. I have the medals laying around somewhere. I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, same way. They're someplace.
Yeah, it was a fuck off class. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
When I did choir for the 1 year, there was the fall competition. We did have the travel for that one. Madrigals, I didn't like madrigals at all. I thought they were boring. And then,
Hey, now.
all right, guess what?
I was in madrigals.
Guess what? It's October. Time to prep Christmas shit. And then we actually went around and toured.
That was our madrigals.
Yeah, we toured Christmas stuff. So we'd go to like nursing homes and
Yeah.
went to hotels and sang, and then they'd feed us and shit. It actually wasn't bad.
That was our madrigals. We would.
But again, it would be, all right, well, we could either get a bus or just everybody meets there. And I'm like,
Yep.
who wants to roll with me in the S10? Let's go.
We would. The normal choirs would prep their winter stuff, but the madrigals, we would start at the very beginning of the semester, work through all the old time Christmas carols and shit like that, and then
Wassail, or whatever the fuck it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
yeah,
Remember that one? Boar's Head.
yep, Boar's Head, Wassail. We did them both.
Then we did a pop concert in the spring. We just wore T-shirts.
Oh yeah,
I did a duet with my girlfriend at the time during the pop concert. I played guitar.
oh nice.
Yeah. It was okay.
But yeah,
There was like 7 people that showed up to the fucking
We
choir pop concert.
we would tour in madrigals on the weekends. Every so often we'd go like kind of local on like the weekdays during class places. Mm-hmm. But usually,
Yeah, we
it was
sang at
on the
Rotary
weekends.
Club one time, I think it was.
Yeah,
They fed us.
Yeah.
And we got out of school for it. It was cool. It was like a
And
Tuesday.
then our final wasn't because we'd perform like 3 songs at the Christmas concert, but that wasn't our like final concert. That really didn't count towards our grade. It did, but it didn't.
Yeah, just had to. You had to.
We
show
had to be
up.
there.
Yeah, you had to
And
show up.
all of us were in band anyway, so
So you were already there.
we were already there. Our final for that class was we did a madrigal dinner, and like all the choir departments or all the choirs had some aspect of it, whether you were singing little carols here or there or acting as like tumblers or jugglers or whatnot.
We didn't do any of that shit.
And then we had some of the brass ensemble from the band be part of the madrigal brass and would, play some of the Christmas carols. But then all of us madrigals, we were stuck in front of everybody at the head table, and we would perform. We'd walk in during the processional, and then we'd stand at the front table. Much to our choir director's dismay, we had our script on the table, so no one could see, and we just go, okay, yep, and flip. Say our lines, blah, 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 sing whatever songs. Okay, flip. All right, cool. Hey, guys, it's dinner time after this song. And my junior year, the one time, we skipped the song on purpose. Because the song we skipped, we hated with a passion. And our choir director came up, like, while we were eating, and was like, you guys are horrible. You guys went off script, da-da-da-da-da. And we just kind of went, yeah, but what you gonna do? We're in the middle of a performance.
Right.
Like, you can't do anything.
Right.
So, yeah, he just got pissy and left the stage. And we're like, meh.
I enjoyed doing the choir thing. It was the easiest A I ever got.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, show up and kind of read the notes and sing
Yeah.
a little bit. I was a baritone, so
Yeah.
nobody gave a shit about us as long as I was in key.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck.
As long as you could harmonize,
Yeah.
you're fine. Sing this note. And after
Aaron,
this note,
sing
this
this
note.
note, this note, and this note. Okay, I got it.
Awesome.
Make a couple notes, and there you go. Make notes on the notes, and
Yep.
yeah, it was easy.
Yep.
Easiest fucking grade I ever got.
Yeah. It was great.
I didn't mind it.
Band was easier though.
I think I was the only one in chamber choir. I'd never tried out for chamber choir because they needed a baritone that bad.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Whatever. Where have you been this entire time? I don't know, just not doing art shit.
Freshman year of high school, I was one of, I want to say, 3 tenors. And on one of the songs, my choir director, because we had like maybe 4 tenors, but we only had 2 altos. And for one of the songs, my choir director
You had to be an alto?
Andrew, you're singing the alto part.
Pinch those nuts, bud.
Yeah. And then the next year, like in the regular choir, I'm sitting there going, all right, we're getting our placement test done today for whatever reason. And he's like, all right, Andrew, you're going to be a baritone bass. I'm like, what? What? Did my balls finally dropped? Fuck yeah. Never sang alto again.
No.
It was great. Never sang tenor again.
No, I was always baritone.
Awesome.
Baritone. And then it was me and one other guy. The other guy was a bass. He had way lower range.
Well, I guess I can't say that much because the cousin group that I was in, that we won that one competition.
Mm-hmm.
5 guys. We're all baritones. I sang the fucking highest part.
Of course you did.
And then
Pinch those nuts, bud.
And then a couple of years back for Liz's church, every so often on holidays, I'll jump in the choir because they'll be like, Andrew, you're off. Can you help us?
Can you sing a little bit?
Can you sing a little bit, please?
Sing a little bit?
And it went from giving me plenty of notice and at least giving me the music
like ahead of time?
Weeks in advance.
Do you plunk it out on the piano?
I plunked it out on the piano a little bit, and then I'd go to the practices that I was off for. It went from that to, all right, hey Andrew, you're here. Why don't you sing for us? I never practiced with you. It's okay. Quick practice with us. All right, good. You're good.
We're gonna run it through once before the service.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the last time I did it, it was always, Andrew, come on here. Here's the baritone bass part, right? We run through it. We run through each of the parts. We put it all together and move on to the next song and blah, blah, blah. The last time I did it, I came downstairs in the basement of the church, and they're like, here you go. Here's the music. I'm like, cool. I'm going to be sitting right there with all the other baritone and basses, and they're like, actually, we need you to sing tenor. And I'm like, what?
I haven't sang tenor in years.
I haven't sang tenor since before my balls dropped freshman year. Like, yeah, I think I pissed the other tenor off.
You're just that good.
No,
Oh,
no,
just that bad.
yes.
There you go.
I always lived in the philosophy of, if you're going to be bad, be loud and bad, so they
No.
know what to fix. The
well,
problem is
during practice.
The problem is when you only have like the one practice before you perform, and you're sight reading shit.
It does make it more of a challenge.
It makes it a lot more of a challenge.
My father has he has a beautiful voice. He has a beautiful baritone voice. Like people, for a long time there, he was getting paid. His thing was singing the Lord's Prayer at weddings. At weddings at church. Hey, Joel, we'll pay you $50.
Yeah.
Show up and sing the Lord's Prayer. It's beautiful. Well, he would do solo sometimes at church. The man can't keep time.
Yeah.
So he had to, if he had one accompanist, she is long gone now, that would keep his time, which is all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
But it would still sound fucking great because she would play to him. And then he had a different accompanist that would, no, this is the time. This is how you're going to do it. Joel, you have to keep up with me. And it always sounded like shit. So then he kind of quit doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
Yeah. Beautiful baritone voice.
Yeah.
And now he's getting older now too. He really has to stretch to get the higher notes.
Yep.
But the man can still fucking sing.
Yeah.
He just can't keep time to save his life.
Yeah.
We would go to Iowa games, and we're gonna fight for Iowa. And he would be, we're gonna fight for Iowa, and he'd be all over the place with
Yeah.
it because the motherfucker can't keep time.
Yeah. Jeez. It actually brings up a good point.
He
of,
could
like-
never have been a drummer.
Yeah. It actually brings up a good point in like music education. I actually work with a guy who like knows guitar
Yeah.
and can play guitar.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard him play guitar nearly as much as I've heard you play guitar.
Can
so
he play? Can he play Wonderwall?
I don't know.
He probably. It's
So-
one of the easiest songs fucking out there.
But talking to him about this stuff, and he's just like kind of in tune with a lot of stuff, and he just goes, "Yeah, I hate how music education's taught." Like what? And he goes, "They teach you like this is tempo, and this is the notes, and this is this, and this is this." He goes, "Takes everything out of what music needs to be."
Right.
And
But-
as soon as he said that, I'm like, you know what? That's a good point. Like me, you put a sheet of paper with the notes in front of me, and I can sing it, no problem. You tell me to improvise and scat, I'll sit there and be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That must be your family thing because I try and get Anna to play with me all the time, and she goes, "No." I'm like, "Anna, do a solo." The last time I had her bust out her clarinet, she's like, "No, I just read music. Can't make it up. Oh, it's the key is C. You can't just don't
Yeah.
play any sharps or flats. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
can't do that.
Nope.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Nope. And part of it is, and I don't know how it was with you growing up. I mean, you kind of had to learn the chords because of the guitar and piano, right? You play piano,
Yeah.
right?
Badly. Now I'm really rusty. I
So
only
did-
want to play when I'm drunk, but then when I'm drunk, I'm over here and Anna's sleeping, so I
Yeah.
can't go fucking bang on my upright
Yeah.
piano in my
And
house.
so Daniel also learned piano, right?
Yeah.
I think for you guys, it comes easier to improv because you have that foundation. You could ask me what's in a B flat concert scale, and I'll be able to, name them all off because that's the scale I warmed up to. You say, okay, now give me the E minor. I don't even know if it fucking exists, but the E flat minor or whatnot, and I'll sit there and go, I don't know.
Now you're talking about music theory at this point.
But correct.
Yeah.
But
No, I don't have the perfect pitch. Like if you say, "Hey, Aaron, sing an E flat," like I can't do that.
that's fine. That's not what I'm saying. But for you as a guitarist, if I say play a D chord,
oh yeah,
you know how to do that.
I could do it 4 different spots on the neck. Play a
Right.
D chord.
For like me and Anna, we'd have to actually sit there and think, okay, there's D. What's the triad? There's D.
D,
There's
F sharp,
F.
and then
Well,
A.
see, F. Is it F? Is it F sharp? Right.
D. I'm trying to think of it. D, F sharp, A. That's a D chord. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. See, your piano background. I saw you.
Because it's all laid out.
Yeah, because it's
Do,
all
do,
laid
do.
out, and you're doing that with your hands, and you're like, okay, that's what it is.
And when it
That's
comes
what
to
sounds
guitar, it's muscle memory. All right, this is my hand knows to make this structure for a D chord.
like. Correct. So when you see that it's moving from a D to an E flat or whatever chord, you know what triads to use. Whereas me and Anna, we'd have to sit there and go, I don't know. I'm just going to play a note and hope it doesn't clash. And if it clashes, I'm not doing it again. Which, I mean, is half the fun. but-
There's a lot of improvisation that comes with playing guitar with other people.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to do with that base knowledge of music theory. What triads make up what chords.
Now your brother studied all this, and he is leagues above me when it comes to theory.
Yeah.
But I know an F and an A go together. I know a B flat and F go together. You know what I mean? I know those notes go together.
Yeah. Whereas
They're not going to clash.
me, I don't know that shit.
If you say, all right, I want a B flat minor on guitar. Like, oh, hang on, give me a second. All right, there. I can make
Yeah,
a
you
B
can do
flat B flat minor on the
Yeah.
guitar.
And when you know what's coming up and you know what key changes and all that shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know what triads go together. You know what chords go together.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I would have a hard time doing it. I would have to run through that song in a practice probably at least 15 times before I'm comfortable knowing the notes that I could use.
Actually, your brother did come to me with guitar. And your brother knows a lot of instruments, but he wasn't really familiar with guitar when he started playing
Yeah.
at his church gig. And he's like, Aaron, how would you play this Jesus song? And I go, well, honestly, I would just kind of go like this and then like this. And then you don't, less finger movements and everything,
Yeah, the less movement, the better.
Right. That's what I would do.
Efficiency.
Yeah. If you could be one thing, be fucking efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's repetition. It's eventually it clicks
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
You just have to get into it.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But
You want to learn how to play guitar?
no.
Okay. With all the free time that you have.
Yeah. Remember when I'd have to get my bass back from my brother.
Oh, yeah. He definitely has that
Yeah. Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. I started learning the bass,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have it, so I can't
I
practice.
don't play. I haven't been playing much guitar lately. I've been distracted by Club Rick. I need to get back into it.
How about this? When I get done with the sniffles and the little head cold that I have, I'll sing.
Okay.
Do you just tell me what you want me to sing, and I'll
Wonderwall.
sing.
Today's gonna be the day I'm gonna put it back together. There you go. You're halfway there. or I mean, we could play Hey There Delilah too.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
You're 1,000 miles away, but girl.
Tonight you look so pretty.
Yes, you do. This has been another episode of the Buzz Bass and Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter, Instagram. Email us at buzzbassandbrospodcast@gmail.com. My name is Aaron.
Oh, it's what you do to me.
I'm Andrew.
What you do to me?
Oh.
We're totally getting copyrighted.
We out. Calm down, nerd.